chaseable score 163. Well, hello. Why are we smiling, Aniket? We just got whitewashed at home. Whitewashed. You heard it right. Whitewashed. By the New Zealand team that was whitewashed by Sri Lanka before
In New
coming
Zealand.
to Nah, in Sri Lanka.
Oh, in Sri Lanka. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, I mean, चालू हो जाओ यार रैंट चालू करो आई मीन
अरे देखो हमने एक्सपेक्ट किया था कि 3-0 हो सकता है लाइक बिफोर द टेस्ट मैच इवन स्टार्टेड राइट बिकॉज इतना
राइट
कॉन्फिडेंस डाउन था मोरल डाउन था टीम का एंड कोचिंग वाज नॉट अप टू पार तो वी एक्सपेक्टेड कि हो सकता है बट अगेन दे स्टार्टेड ऑफ वेल द फर्स्ट इनिंग्स की न्यूजीलैंड को चीपली अलॉट कर दिया but as we all know the batters, they forgot how to play test cricket. They don't know how to play test cricket anymore. All of them. There's no like one particular name. All of them combined. Nobody knows how to play test cricket. They cannot play in the places where they've played so many years. They cannot tackle spin bowling or even situations like कि उन्होंने अगर 250 बनाया तो we have to just score like say 300 350 to get a decent lead and we can probably defend that in the second innings based on our bowlers but वो भी नहीं कर पा रहे and then I mean then you're again putting your pressure on bowlers to get them out cheaply so bowlers are doing their job batters are not doing their job
या
and
दिस
also somehow the tailenders are playing spin better than the actual batters, which is so shocking. Like we'll talk about this match in a little bit of depth, this innings in a little bit of depth, but there's so much else we need to talk about. There's right from captaincy to coaching to World Test Championship. Are we even going to make it now?
you know first of all a fun fact which I want to tell everyone. Ajaz Patel has I guess 81 or 82 test wickets in his career. 25% of those wickets have been taken at Wankhede Stadium. Let that sink in. I mean, just let that sink in. Can you imagine a bowler, an international bowler, who doesn't have a really good test record, has 25% of his test wickets in India and at one stadium that is Wankhede? I mean, it's too much. Too much. And
Yeah.
like you said, we'll go in depth and all that stuff. Before even the start of the series, I was not at all confident with this because, it all comes down to the coach. Unnecessary batting changes we saw in Sri Lanka also in the ODI
Yeah.
series. Unnecessary left hand, right hand combination. Unnecessarily, he's, changing and chopping the players which are not required. So, though he was the mentor of my favorite IPL thing, IPL team, but no, Gautam Gambhir is the first one that should take this blame. And it's a test match. You're not playing a T20 game. You have
Yeah.
to defend
Exactly.
first.
I
Like
just
decline
wish
in
the team needs to go back
absolutely
to playing test cricket, man. I mean, exactly like the decline in confidence and what is happening in this very disappointing. I agree with whatever Daksha has mentioned here. So the whole test series they are trying to play like the baseball or whatever we call it right now, wherein go at run a ball or go play an ODI game, which was completely
true.
not required because all of these pitches were slow pitches, turning pitches, and you just need to
Yeah.
play sensibly. And we have such experienced batters who've been playing for the last 10 to 15 years. I'm just shocked. Like, I still do not have enough words to like mention or say like what has happened to the same batsmen who we used to watch score hundreds and take the innings away from the opposition.
Aniket, if you have micro analyzed for the past 2 or 3 years, the top order has faltered a lot. We've had that wavered innings where one or two guys score 70, 80 odd runs. So, somehow the score is 150 for three. And, then tail comes in because for the last few years, it's the tail that has supported India a lot more than the top order. Because Rohit, Kohli, Gill have absolutely not performed well. Inconsistency. There have been some innings where they have been good, but for the past last 10 innings or maybe this whole year as 2004 as a whole, Rohit, Kohli have been disappointed as much as you can think because their average is not even 20. I mean, that's 5 test matches and your average is not even 20. So, it's alarm bells. But, something is wrong. Something is messy in the dressing room, which we
Yeah.
don't know. And, it's still some time for the Border Gavaskar trophy. And if they can, they need to get Gautam Gambhir out, because to be honest, he
I
has
would.
no credentials in the coaching department. I don't know how and why he was given the job. It was going smooth with Rahul Dravid, and we could have asked him to extend for a year or two. We could have asked Ravi Shastri to come in. We could have asked Gary Kirsten to come in, but no,
Yeah.
we did all this to just bring in Gautam Gambhir, and we have had a first loss in Sri Lanka. We had a very disappointing T20 series. We had a very disappointing Test series. Being bombarded left, right, and center by the bowlers on pitch that favors us more than them. But like you said, Aniket, the spinning track, we have been very wasteful for the past few years. Somehow, like I said, it has been one or two wavery innings where Kohli has scored 80 runs or Rohit has managed to score 80,
Yeah.
then Gill has managed to score some runs. But as a whole, the batting unit of the top order has just crumbled. Apart from Yashasvi, you don't see a batsman go past 50 or 60.
Yeah.
Then you come in the middle order, it's only Pant who is providing the runs. Yeah, like Daksh is saying, I guess patience is hard to find nowadays. The minds of the players need to be changed. Player as situation, every time
Yeah.
slogging doesn't work. Exactly, that's the main thing. It's a test match. If you have good defense, only then you are going to be a
I thought
good
these guys like
player.
batting, right? These guys are batsmen who like to bat, right? So why do you want to give a wicket away like cheaply? Why do you want to play against the spin? Why do you want to like take silly singles in a test match when you have to think about extending your innings? I mean,
You
Virat
know,
Kohli disappointed me so much in this test match with
right,
crazy
right,
singles, man.
absolutely,
What is wrong with him?
absolutely.
Like he's uh, just no. I mean, I don't know. Like for an experienced cricketer like him, who's seen it all, who's won it all, or except for the World T20, but World Test Championships. For him to take crazy singles in a Test match, are you serious? For what? What are you trying to prove? Are you trying to prove your fitness or something in a Test match?
I mean, I guess he's nervous. He doesn't have confidence on his defense. The way he got out in the second innings, even I was shocked. I mean, his bat was so behind the ball; it has to reach the ball. His front foot stride is not that big as it used to be. I'm just shocked. I
Yeah.
mean, these are the basics that these guys need to know. As much as people are, wanting Rahane and Pujara back. Come on, those guys are finished. Please get over them. The only guy who actually can be that patient is Virat Kohli, and that is the reason why he's in the
Yeah.
team, because
Yeah.
he knows how to anchor the innings, and that one end is actually safe, so the other end can take runs. Also the most shocking part, I'm surprised that Gautam Gambhir just before the match said that we need to work on our defense, and defense what players need to work. This should be shown in the game. Rightly said, Daksh. Mufaddal
Rightly said.
Vora and that Crick KG John are sharing PR videos of Rohit and Kohli batting with a left arm spinner before
Yeah.
the match
I
is
don't care
starting in
about
the
those
net
videos.
session. भाई क्या कर लोगे तुम लोग?
क्या कर
मैच
रहे
में तो नहीं कर पाते. यही रोहित शर्मा है जो पुल शॉट पे छक्के मारते, और तू भाई पहला भी जो चौका मारा वो गलती से लग गया, फिर मारने गया. इंटेंट क्यों दिखाना है तेरे को भाई? डिफेंस तो कर ले, 10 बॉल खेल ले, 20 बॉल खेल ले, थोड़ा रुक जा, मार. यू आर अ
वही.
बेटर प्लेयर एट स्पिन. मैट हेनरी को निकालो गेम से बाहर. इतना सिंपल है यार, इतना सिंपल है. आई नो दैट दिस वानखेड़े ट्रैक इज रियली टफ बिकॉज इन द सेकंड इनिंग्स द हाईएस्ट चेजेबल स्कोर टिल नाउ हैज ओनली बीन 163. भाई बट तुम इंडिया तुम न्यूजीलैंड के अगेंस्ट खेल रहे हो. एजाज पटेल इज नॉट अ वेरी ग्रेट स्पिनर. ही इज जस्ट एन ओके बॉलर.
And you don't even have Mitch Santner playing this game.
Exactly.
And still
It's an
you
added,
crumbled.
piss at Indian team. It's an added piss at Indian team. Mitchell Santner. And the best part about Mitchell Santner, look at his Instagram profile. It says part-time cricketer. Part-time cricketer is what Mitchell
It's
Santner.
destroying you. Or who destroyed in the second test. That
भाई साहब, मतलब मैं क्या बोलूं.
But I think we should definitely start talking about changes, man, because you cannot go with this team, you cannot go with this
भाई, we
coach
are gonna get thrashed 5-0
to
at
BGT.
BGT.
I know,
BGT
I think all the
5-0.
fans, all us analysts also, we're going to agree that it's going to be a dreadful test series for us there. I mean, Australia, in Australia, firstly, we can't handle pace. And now, if Australia starts making spinning tracks, we can't play spin as well now.
वो
So
तो
we can't play anything.
ये तो पता
But
ही चल गया कि वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप में नहीं जा वो आज वो मीम नहीं तूने शेयर किया, पैट कमिंस क्यूरेटर को बोल रहा है भाई हमें पेसी ट्रैक नहीं चाहिए, तू एक काम कर
spin,
स्पिनिंग ट्रैक के लिए स्पिनिंग ट्रैक के लिए
Nathan Lyon वहां पे अपना जादू चला देगा, हम लोग चलेगा. But
I
I
mean,
think definitely,
unnecessary slog sweeps, unnecessary reverse sweep. क्या कर रहे हो यार?
bro. Okay, I want to talk to Ashwin in my language, sir. Ashwin Anna, enna panin Rikengo. What is that reverse sweep, man? Why Ashwin Anna? Enna prachana reverse sweep. I think Ashwin Rikengo on the last ball. Oh man, seriously, I was that I was, so crazy to believe we still had a chance to win that game when Ashwin and Washington were on the pitch.
Yeah,
Oh
I
man.
was also I was like यार 30 odd runs है, निकाल लेंगे दोनों. अश्विन का बैटिंग एवरेज भी कुछ 31 या
Ah,
32-28 है, और वॉशिंगटन सुंदर इज एज गुड एज बैट्समैन एज अश्विन. भाई कर लेंगे. फिर मारने गए दोनों. You
that
know
reverse sweep.
whatever whatever Priyansh is saying over here, I don't want our captain saying यार चलता है एक बार. You know that attitude, shit attitude जो
Now
उसने
he's going to
second.
say चलता ना एक बार 24 साल में चलेगा. Now he's going to come out and say that probably. Oh man. No,
I
Rohit.
mean,
Okay, changes as in Rohit definitely needs to resign from test matches, test captaincy. I don't know what you think, Harry, but I think Rohit needs to go from test. He cannot. He's not contributing anywhere, neither with captaincy nor with the bat. So that was the point.
I even I'm in for that. People might, slander, abuse after watching this video. Rohit
Hmm.
should leave, and so should Virat Kohli. If both of these guys
Yeah,
cannot play better, because these are the anchors or the pillars of Indian cricket team. The top order looks at these two guys. Somehow they manage to score 50 in each of the innings. Your 100 runs already in the bag for each innings. But right now, it's something else. We are not even crossing 20, and we are what, three down. And
exactly.
I just want to point out a point, like Daksh said, Sarfaraz down at 7 exactly.
Yeah. What is that?
भाई
What is that order?
भाई गंभीर कुछ भी कर रहा है, लेफ्ट राइट कराने के चक्कर में कुछ भी कर रहा है. ही इज ओवर डूइंग.
Yeah, left right ka panga. I don't understand. Like, why do you need that in Test cricket? Is it that important, left right? I can understand in ODI where the game is more fast paced, but do you need that in Test cricket?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. बिल्कुल भी नहीं. We have Vibhu who is saying Rohit should leave the captaincy. I guess that's gonna be the notion of the whole nation right now after the
Yeah.
kind of loss. And I don't want him in the press conference. Please bring someone else, because that guy doesn't deserve to go there.
See, we all sang Rohit's praises when we won the World T20 because, he did amazing captaincy then. But we've
Exactly.
seen in Test that clearly there's a lot lacking in him as a captain. He's, some people are not meant for Test cricket captaincy. It's not like a shame, It's like there are people who have a different patience level, different mentality level to a different formats of the game. So then, accordingly, now it's up to BCCI to make the wholesale changes. I'm sure there'll be a changes coming. I don't know what Kohli's status. Maybe like people. I don't know. Yashasvi, Shubman, and all might be there, but I don't know. Kohli, Rohit, Ashwin, all Jadeja. These guys are surplus to changes. I feel at this point. And regarding Sarfraz, like I think in the first test only we played him at his correct batting position
Yes, that's what
when he
Daksh is
scored a
pointing
hundred.
out right now. Daksh is
Yeah.
pointing out right now.
And then I don't know what we did with these changes. I don't know what Gautam Gambhir wanted to like prove with bringing him down at 7 and 6 and whatnot.
भाई that is what it is ना, कि अगर if you don't have trust on your batter, don't play him. Play Dhruv Jurel, he's in your squad. Play KL Rahul again यार. कम से कम वो तो
Exactly.
डिफेंड करेगा. कम से कम वो तो
Uh,
डिफेंड करेगा. And
we saw in the ODI final like how much he defended. So yeah,
of course, because that was the need of the hour. That
yeah,
partnership was the need of the hour. What Kohli
exactly.
and Rahul did, that was the need of the hour. But I mean, if I would want to open the scorecard, which I don't want, but still करना पड़ेगा लोगों के लिए.
Mm.
भाई हम 30 ओवर भी नहीं सरवाइव किए सेकंड इनिंग्स में. Not even 30 overs. Just look at this. This is the first innings. New Zealand. Look at the balls faced over here, Aniket. This is what we and Priyansh had discussed the last time. Look
Yeah,
at the number of balls faced.
yeah.
They take the time and then play. And look at India.
Exactly.
Apart from Gill, सबके क्या है? कुछ भी नहीं है. 4 बॉल, 6 बॉल, 1, 18 बाय रोहित. हाँ, इसमें आ जाएगा भाई 100 की स्ट्राइक रेट, इसलिए रोहित को खिला दो.
Why
We
is he playing?
have we have a Rohit hate, absolute Rohit hate going on right
Rohit is
now.
getting Rohit is getting absolutely trashed on our channel right now on our
Yeah,
comments,
yeah,
and he deserves it. You can
yeah,
trash him. It's fine
yeah. Just look
because
look at
captain
the
is.
second.
Yeah.
Because क्या?
No, Odro captain takes the blame, right? He should be taking the blame because he's the one giving out the team talk, the pep talk, and telling. Obviously the coach is also there, but the captaincy is going to be definitely take introspected after this series.
Vibhu has also pointed out a really good point. Siraj
Yeah,
peak is gone. He must,
he should go
play
to the
domestic cricket
police.
more.
He should go and
DSP,
go and resume his
DSP,
policing duties.
DSP साहब.
Since he got the DSP honor, he's not played well.
I mean,
Oh,
everything that I'll tell you one thing, guys. It's not always the captain who has to take the blame, but it's also the coach because he has agreed with the captain to play this way. कि हमें हर शॉट मार भाई सरफराज आफ्टर विराट कोहली गेटिंग आउट ऑन अ फुल टॉस इट्स सरफराज स्वीपिंग ऑन अ फुल टॉस एंड गेटिंग आउट भाई the red ball is heavier than the white ball. You need more power. You need better timing. Only then the ball is gonna cross the line. भाई नीचे से खेलो. Virat Kohli during his peak from the 2015 to 18 or 19 जो था,
yeah.
that was the peak कोहली. भाई उसने छक्के मारा ही नहीं है. सारे शॉट्स नीचे से खेला है. सारे शॉट. What did Akshar Patel do? He did not say yes to Rohit Sharma's babysitting his daughter and all that stuff. मैं तो यही जोक मारूंगा. मैं तो यही जोक मारूंगा. I mean, मेरे को भी नहीं समझा. Akshar is a very good batsman. He's a very good bowler.
Yes.
He gives us good runs with the wickets, but नहीं. And like Vibhu is saying, हमें young bowlers, fast bowlers लाने चाहिए, but Vibhu problem ये हमारे पास है ही नहीं.
है ही
We
नहीं अभी
don't
तो.
have है
There's
ही नहीं और
nobody in
खिला
the
भी नहीं रहे.
reserves में तो अभी कोई नहीं है ना. Problem वही है.
The India A team that went to Australia to play that match, we lost that quite easily. I was so hopeful for Abhimanyu Eswaran, but no. I was hopeful for Nitish Kumar Reddy, but
What about
no.
Patikal?
We can bring him in. We can bring him in, but he only played good in the second innings. Though he has 250s for India, he played just
Yeah.
2 innings against England.
Mm-hmm.
We'll back up players,
And
but they deserve the
and I don't know
criticism, of course.
why they cancelled the India A practice match. Like that was very much required, and
No.
they are saying because
This is one overhyped bloke that only does good in limited over format. I am nowhere in support of Rituraj Gaikwad playing Test cricket. No. Exactly.
yeah.
Like Vibhu was saying, Prasidh Krishna लो भाई अर्शदीप सिंह को लाओ.
Arshdeep is there.
स्विंगर.
Yeah.
बीजीटी में स्विंगर चाहिए. अर्शदीप तुम्हें पहले 10 ओवर में 3 विकेट दिला देगा. He has a very good county record also. मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कर क्या रहे. थिंक टैंक क्या कर रहा है. नवदीप सैनी को तुम लेकर गए हो क्यों? आई मीन दिस एक चीज मैं यही बोलना चाहूंगा कि दिस सीरीज हैज नॉट बीन अ बॉलिंग कंसर्न. This team is more
Yeah.
of a batting collapse.
Exactly. Batting collapse. Like everyone forgot how to bat. Basically, nobody knows how to bat anymore for some reason. It's like
It was
like in,
only punt. It was only
it's like in
punt.
space. It's like in Space Jam when that monsters come and take all of Michael Jordan team's powers. Similar to
Right.
that. Everyone's powers is taken for some reason.
Same but different. Exactly. भाई वो डिफरेंट भी नहीं बोलेंगे. ये दोनों सेम है. टूटा है घमंड. इंडिया का घमंड खत्म. Now what's gonna happen? The demoralizing loss that we had today. Now every team will dominate us at home in the after the BJT. Every team is gonna dominate us.
I mean, they know
सब
the
लोग
formula,
आके
right? Now spin is our weakness. So सब spinner ही खिलाएंगे.
भाई
खत्म.
दो एक खिलाते थे.
हाँ.
नेथन लाइन खेलता था. 2 खेलेंगे वो लोग.
वही.
So that's
Lanka
how it is.
के साथ you couldn't face spin. Then again New Zealand के साथ you couldn't face spin. Who else now? Who, I mean, obviously Australia. I don't know what kind of pitches there are, but they're also probably won't be able to face spin. खत्म.
I don't
और
know.
क्या?
I don't know what they are trying to do and what they want. Uh, spin on Sarfaraz. Sarfaraz has been very poor with the spin for sure. And
Yeah.
we need to move on from players. We are in a transition phase. I know it's gonna take time, but this is not the performance. Exactly. Sri Lanka scored 600. वो भी स्पिनिंग ट्रैक पे.
वही.
स्पिनिंग ट्रैक पे.
And that's
ऐसा
what
है.
you have. That's what happens when you have a coach like Sanat Jasuria also, na, who's like very
New
close
coach.
with the. He's very close with the guys, na, like how Rahul Dravid was. Gautam Gambhir we knew had friction with so many players in the team, and then you still bring him as coach.
It's not only about friction, Aniket. It's also about भाई तुमने किया क्या है. You are not coach at KKR. You are not coach at Delhi Ranji. भाई राहुल द्रविड़ कोच अंडर 19 टीम वर्ल्ड कप जिताया. गिल, पृथ्वी शॉ, ये सब अर्शदीप सिंह, ये सब उसके प्लेयर्स है. ये सब उसके सिंह है. मनजोत
Right.
कालरा जो अभी गायब हो गए, ये सब उसके प्लेयर्स है. ये लोग के बाद अभी नेक्स्ट कोच आया तो आपने इसको ले आए हो क्यों? बिकॉज इसने केकेआर को वो जिता दिया आईपीएल. भाई मैं खुद केकेआर का फैन हूं. मेरे को पता गंभीर ने कुछ नहीं किया अपार्ट फ्रॉम टेलिंग दीज गाइज टू गो एंड हिट एज हार्ड एज दे कैन. और बैटिंग लाइनअप चेंज कर दिया. भाई तू ऊपर चले जा, सुनील नारायण खत्म. मतलब क्या है यार. एंड लाइक ही सेड इंडिया प्ले स्पिन वेल इज जस्ट अ होक्स. इट इज अ होक्स.
Now
For
it's
the
a
past
hoax.
6 years, it's for the past 3-4 years, it is a hoax. India
I
should
think
not make
people still
rank
had hope.
turners.
People still had hope that at least after losing the first test there'll be some changes. Second test भी वैसे ही हार गए. Third test भी वैसे ही हार गए. So basically you had two chances and you could not capitalize on both.
Exactly. Second test what no, test wasn't meant to be lost, but we still
Yeah,
lose.
exactly. You lose third or what? I don't know.
I mean, it is shit. Everything needs to be changed or thought upon. अगर ऐसे
Yeah.
ही आगे क्रिकेट खेलना है तो आई एम सॉरी, वी आर गोइंग टू बी बैक टू द एरा बिफोर सचिन तेंदुलकर एंड ऑल, जब हम लोग कुछ भी नहीं कर पा रहे थे, यहाँ वहाँ के मैचेस जीत रहे थे और हो रहा था. वही होगा. हम कम से कम और व्हाइट वॉश ना हो गया, बिकॉज दिस वाज द लास्ट टाइम वी गेट व्हाइट वॉश एट होम इन एनी सीरीज, बी इट ओडीआई बी इट टेस्ट. बट इट हर्ट्स जो हमारा ये
Hurts bad.
12 साल का जो एक रिकॉर्ड है वो भी टूटा है. एंड गेटिंग dismantled by this New Zealand side, especially this side, is really hurt.
I mean they're not even like a very great test playing nation or something, New Zealand.
No, not
So
at all.
exactly. And you're getting whitewashed by them at home. You forgot how to play spin. Your batters don't know what the heck they're doing.
समझा ही
I
नहीं
don't
क्या
know.
किया. पूरा गेम
I,
आपके
I,
हाथ में है. आपने सेकंड मैच में उसको टीम सऊदी को 65 रन बनाने दिए फॉर नो रीजन. मतलब क्या था वो? व्हाट द हेल वाज दैट?
bloody, you just had to chase 140, and this was day three or day four.
थर्ड.
Third day, you have three more. Third, fourth, fifth day. You have 3 more days remaining.
भाई
And you
क्या
want to play
बोलोगे.
like aggressive cricket on a spin
ऐसा
playing
ही
pitch.
ऐसा ही होता है. ऐसा ही होता है. कुछ नहीं कर सकते. So I guess that's the
Yeah.
rant we wanted to do. And yes, reality check तो मिल चुका है. But before going off, we would like everyone to like, share, and subscribe. It's really astonishing and still can't get over uh, this loss. Unlike Daksh Singh, कि अच्छे स्पिन हार्ड कर ले. इंडियंस को स्पिन अच्छे से खेलना जानता है, वो नहीं है. भाई देखो दक्ष, हम लोग स्पिन अच्छे से नहीं खेलते, बहुत पहले खेलते थे. वी हैड पुजारा एंड रहाणे, तो वो लोग बचा लेते थे. सो राइट नाउ वी डोंट प्ले स्पिन वेल. बट आई guess कि we need to change a lot of things. And like Priyansh सिंह, aggressive cricket का तो पता नहीं, but aggressive cricket जरूर हो रहा है, and वही हो रहा है. Captain doesn't know when to change the bowler, and पता नहीं क्या क्या होगा. And I'm really going to point out that clip that Aniket said. I'll put it and tag Ashwin that he listens to what you said. It's important that he listens to it. Anyway,
Seriously.
to all the people who have joined this chat. We'll
I'll
again
I'll
dissect it in the
I'll
future.
go personally on Ashwin's channel and ask him this question again. I'm sure he will do a review of his performance and the team's performance for the after the series. So definitely, we'll see what they say. I mean, definitely, we'll all be keeping an eye on what is being said in the press
Yes.
conference, waiting to see what kind of comments Rohit Sharma comes up with. Gautam Gambhir. Let's see if Virat Kohli speaks, because definitely there are people who want to ask him as to what happened to him suddenly. I mean, not suddenly, but he couldn't like basically score any runs this series, which is very, very, very unlike him. So yeah,
Hoping that we will do it. 90% chance है कि हो जाएगा, तो वो कोई problem नहीं है. तो let's get back to this. It's time for us to uh, take a break and end the stream. We'll discuss on Indian team more in the coming days.
yeah,
Before going, we request you to like, share, and subscribe, because 1,000 is our aim. 1,000 subscribers by the year end हमें चाहिए. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with your friends. And आज रात को 90% chance हम screen watch along कर ही लेंगे of United and Chelsea. So see you then. Bye bye.